And time now for our community update this morning. Joining us in studio is Green Bay Police Chief Chris Davis. Thanks for joining us today.
Happy to be here.
Now, the 4th of July is already coming up fast. What fireworks can people legally use?
Anything that doesn't explode or go up in the air. So smoke bombs, fountains, those kind of things. But if it explodes or goes up in the air.
And those are the illegal ones. What's legal?
The illegal ones. The legal ones are things like smoke bombs, the snakes, the fountains, sparklers, and those are legal, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're safe for young children.
And how many complaints does the department get, really? And what are they?
We get lots of complaints this time of year, usually all around the 4th of July, so the few days leading up to it to a few days after it of fireworks, and we will get dozens and dozens of them.
Well, what are some safety tips?
Well, stick with the legal stuff. And again, don't think that just because something is legal that it's safe for young children. You know, I heard some numbers from the fire chief the other day that a fire sparkler that people will light and they'll hand it to a young kid, that thing burns at like 1,800 degrees, and so it can do some pretty serious damage.
Now, of course, the big 4th of July celebration in downtown Green Bay draws tens of thousands of people. Any safety advice?
Just the usual safety advice: know where the exits are, be aware of your surroundings, don't leave valuables in your car wherever you park it, and whatever you do, don't drink and drive.
Now, you don't have very many problems, do you, during that 4th of July celebration?
Typically not. Those are usually pretty low-key, kind of family fun events, and that's how we like it.
All right, switching gears, let's talk about police response to people in mental health crisis. Are you seeing more?
Yes, I think everyone who works in the mental health community in any way is seeing more and more issues with mental health. I think that's a nationwide issue.
Why do you think that is?
It's hard for me to say. You know, what I hear from mental health professionals is that it's probably pandemic related, and you know, a lot of people have not been able to seek treatment over the last couple of years or haven't felt comfortable because of the pandemic, and certainly the stress that everyone is under exacerbates those issues.
Now, what is the department doing to fight this?
So we have a behavioral health unit that pairs an officer with a clinician to go out into the community with people that we see a lot in mental health crisis, try to get them connected to mental health services so that it doesn't become a public safety issue. We also have a number of our patrol officers who are what's called crisis intervention team certified. That's an additional 40 hours of specific mental health crisis intervention training.
Now, officer wellness is important. You have a new comprehensive wellness plan coming out. Tell us about it.
So we have developed the draft of that plan. We anticipate being able to release it publicly later in the summer. But, you know, mental health affects police employees as well, and it's not just officers. It's our professional staff also that is impacted by some of the stuff that we have to deal with in this line of work. And it's also good for employee retention. You know, we have learned as a profession that you have to take care of people if you want them to stick around, and we get better outcomes in the community when we care for the health and well-being of our employees. So this is a pretty complex, multi-point program, everything from employee assistance resources and some things that we're doing already to maybe some on-duty time devoted to wellness and just options, making other options available for employees for wellness-related things.
Okay, the department put out a reminder about scooters and e-bikes and drinking. Are you having a problem with this, and can they really get an OWI?
Yes and yes. We're getting a lot of complaints about just all kinds of problems with some of these devices, particularly late at night after the bars let out. Problems with people riding them on sidewalks and endangering pedestrians or riding them out into streets. We had an incident just in the last few weeks of somebody who rode one of these apparently out in front of one of our patrol cars and caused a crash. So you can be cited for driving under the influence because it is a self-propelled vehicle for transportation under the statute. It meets the definition of a vehicle, and it's unlawful to operate a vehicle under the influence. So we ask that people please don't drink while using these things.
And you haven't given one out yet, though, right?
Not that I know of, no.
All right. Thanks for joining us today, Chief
Sure.
Davis. We appreciate your time.
Of course.